When it comes to the pinnacle of luxury sedans, two names have consistently stood at the top of the automotive hierarchy, two flagships that represent not just cars but statements of engineering, design, comfort, performance, and status. And those two names are the Mercedes-Benz S-Class and the BMW 7 Series, both vehicles that have been at the forefront of the luxury sedan battle for decades, each iteration pushing boundaries and setting benchmarks in technology, refinement, and prestige. And the question that continues to spark debate among car enthusiasts, luxury buyers, and automotive journalists alike is this: between the Mercedes S-Class and the BMW 7 Series, which is truly the better choice? And to attempt to answer that, we must dive deep into every aspect of these two titans of the automotive world, examining their history, design philosophies, powertrains, driving dynamics, comfort, technology, interior ambience, innovation, safety, ownership experience, and brand prestige. So let us begin by looking at the legacy, because heritage is what gives both of these cars their special aura, with the Mercedes-Benz S-Class tracing its lineage back to the 1950s when Mercedes began producing large luxury sedans that combined refinement with state-of-the-art technology. And over the years, the S-Class has consistently been recognized as the car that introduces new features to the world that eventually trickle down into more affordable vehicles. Whether it was the introduction of ABS, airbags, adaptive cruise control, or advanced infotainment, the S-Class has always been the benchmark, the vehicle that others aspire to match, and that reputation has created a mystique around it, almost a universal recognition that when you say, the best car in the world, many immediately think of the S-Class. But on the other side stands the BMW 7 Series. Introduced in 1977 as BMW's answer to Mercedes' dominance in the full-size luxury sedan segment, and while the S-Class focused primarily on comfort and technology, BMW carved its identity around the notion of driving pleasure, of injecting the spirit of performance into a segment that was traditionally about being chauffeured. The 7 Series thus became the luxury sedan for those who still wanted to enjoy driving themselves, for those who valued agility, responsiveness, and a sense of connection with the road in addition to opulence. And throughout the years, BMW has refined the 7 Series with bold design choices, cutting-edge materials, and innovations of its own, like gesture control, laser headlights, and carbon core structures to reduce weight while maintaining rigidity. So when you compare the S-Class and 7 Series, you are essentially comparing two different philosophies of what luxury should mean, one prioritizing serene, effortless comfort above all else, the other blending luxury with performance in a way that appeals to those who do not want to compromise on the driving experience. But how do these philosophies manifest in their latest iterations? Let us examine design first, because design is the first impression, the first thing that communicates the intent of a car. And the Mercedes S-Class in its latest W223 generation embodies elegance, minimalism, and a futuristic approach. Its lines are smooth, its grille large but not overly aggressive, its headlights sleek and adaptive with digital light technology capable of projecting symbols onto the road, its proportions timelessly classy, with an emphasis on flowing surfaces, and its presence on the road unmistakably regal, while the BMW 7 Series in its latest G70 generation has taken a far bolder approach, with massive kidney grilles dominating the front fascia, split headlights giving it a distinctive and polarizing identity, a more upright stance that communicates confidence and authority, and in profile it looks more muscular, more assertive, almost designed to stand out in a crowd rather than blend in with understated elegance. And here lies a critical difference. The S-Class whispers sophistication, the 7 Series shouts confidence, meaning if you want understated luxury that signals taste without trying too hard, the S-Class appeals, but if you want to make a statement, to stand out and embrace boldness, the 7 Series makes that statement. Moving inside, the cabins of these two cars showcase the pinnacle of interior design and technology, and stepping inside the S-Class you are greeted with an environment that feels like a modern luxury lounge, with its massive portrait-oriented OLED touchscreen, up to 12.8 inches in size, complemented by a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, the use of ambient lighting that reacts dynamically to inputs like climate control adjustments, high-quality materials everywhere, and a sense of warmth that is both futuristic and luxurious. The seats are masterpieces of ergonomics, available with multiple massage functions, heating, cooling, and even adjustments for perfect posture. The Burmester 4D surround sound system delivers one of the best audio experiences in any car, and rear passengers are treated with executive lounge seating that rivals private jets, complete with fold-out footrests, large entertainment screens, and even a refrigerator, while the BMW 7 Series interior feels more high-tech, more driver-centric yet no less luxurious, its centerpiece being the massive curved display that merges a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster with a 14.9-inch infotainment touchscreen, running BMW's latest iDrive 8 system, which is one of the most intuitive and feature-rich in the industry, offering voice control, gesture control, and even natural speech recognition. But what really steals the show in the new 7 Series is the optional 31.3-inch 8K theater screen that drops down from the roof for rear passengers, turning the back seat into a Powers and Wilkins diamond surround sound and ambient lighting that syncs with the content, creating an entertainment experience no other sedan currently offers. The materials in the 7 Series cabin are exquisite, with crystal controls, cashmere upholstery, and customizable finishes that make it feel ultra-modern. And yet it still maintains driver-focused ergonomics that keep BMW's DNA intact. So on interiors, the S-Class feels like the traditional luxury benchmark with soothing elegance, while the 7 Series pushes boundaries with futuristic entertainment and bold design. And this reflects the larger theme of the comparison: tradition versus innovation, serenity versus excitement. But let's talk about what lies under the hood, because powertrains define a luxury sedan's character. The S-Class offers a range of inline-6 and V8 engines, all paired with mild hybrid EQ boost technology, delivering smooth power delivery and impressive efficiency. The S500, for example, features a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 producing around 429 horsepower, while the S580 houses a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 496 horsepower, both paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission and 4MATIC all-wheel drive, delivering effortless acceleration, with 0 to 60 miles per hour times as quick as 4.4 seconds, but always in a manner that feels graceful and unstrained, whereas BMW takes a slightly sportier approach, with the 740i featuring a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 producing 375 horsepower, and the 760iX drive equipped with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 pumping out 536 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic and xDrive all-wheel drive, delivering slightly sharper performance, with the 760i capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, and the tuning of BMW's engines leans more towards responsiveness and excitement, rewarding the driver who likes to take control, while Mercedes prioritizes seamless smoothness. And then there's the electric revolution, because both brands now offer fully electric versions of their flagships, the Mercedes EQS and the BMW i7, which represent the future of this rivalry. The EQS with its ultra-low drag coefficient and hyperscreen interior, the i7 with its blend of electric power and the theater screen, showing that this rivalry will continue well into the EV era. But beyond power, the way these cars drive tells us even more about their characters. The S-Class has always been known for its magic carpet ride, and with the latest e-active body control system it takes it even further, using cameras to scan the road ahead and adjust the suspension in real time to deliver unmatched comfort, soaking up imperfections as if they do not exist, creating a cocoon of serenity. And yet when pushed, it can handle corners with surprising composure, but it is never about aggression, it is about stability. While the BMW 7 Series has historically been the driver's luxury sedan, and while the new generation is larger and more comfort-oriented than before, it still retains a level of agility that belies its size, with rear-wheel steering, adaptive suspension, and precise steering feel that allows it to be more engaging when you take the wheel, meaning if you are chauffeured most of the time, the S-Class feels unbeatable, but if you drive yourself and want to enjoy dynamic road trips, the 7 Series makes more sense. Safety and technology are another area where both cars shine. The S-Class introduces next-generation driver assistance with features like augmented reality navigation, level 3 autonomous driving capability in certain markets, advanced lane change assist, and pre-safe impulse side which can raise the car slightly before a side impact to protect occupants, while BMW's 7 Series also offers a suite of driver assistance technologies, including adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go, lane centering, automatic lane changes, and advanced parking assistance with remote control capability, but Mercedes has the edge in being seen as the pioneer of such safety features. Ownership experience also matters, because luxury is not just about the product but about the aftersales and prestige, and here Mercedes has the advantage of heritage, as the S-Class is almost universally recognized across the world as the ultimate symbol of success and power, while the BMW 7 Series, though prestigious, does not carry quite the same universal weight. It is seen more as a car for enthusiasts, for those who know and appreciate BMW's driving ethos, meaning in markets like Asia and the Middle East, the S-Class often outsells the 7 Series by a wide margin, while in markets like Europe and North America, the 7 Series finds a stronger following among those who value sportiness. So when it comes to which is better, the answer depends on what you value most. If you want tradition, effortless comfort, a benchmark of luxury recognized worldwide, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class remains the king. But if you want bold design, innovative entertainment, and a blend of luxury with genuine driving excitement, the BMW 7 Series may be the better choice. And ultimately the rivalry between the S-Class and the 7 Series is less about one being better than the other and more about representing two different interpretations of what the best luxury sedan should be. And that is why this battle remains so fascinating decade after decade, with each new generation raising the bar, and whichever side you choose, whether the serenity of the Mercedes S-Class or the boldness of the BMW 7 Series, you are driving one of the finest expressions of automotive luxury the world has ever known, and that is why this debate will never truly end, because both cars, in their own way, embody perfection.